radio.com and the Next Door Radio app. My name is Trey Scott, on behalf of Next Door Radio. If you've missed this live airing, go back to our website at nextdoorradio.com under the podcast section. You'll be able to see it right there. We have a special show lined up for you here today. We're in the conference room at South Granville High School, part of the virtual enterprise class. And Ms. Linda, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
We're fantastic. Kind of give us a little insight, 30-second infomercial about who you are and what you do here at South Granville.
Okay, so I am a second-year teacher here at South Granville. I teach the business classes that are in person. I teach entrepreneurship, and then I also do the virtual enterprise class. So virtual enterprise is a little bit different because I don't technically teach. I facilitate.
Right.
So the students are more, they have to do the learning on their own, and I'm kind of just here to make sure they understand it and get their stuff done when they're supposed to.
Fantastic. So what is that VE, the virtual enterprise class here at South Granville? What does that really mean?
What it really means is we start a business from scratch. We pick an idea based off something that we not only enjoy, but something that we see that we could solve, because you can't create a need in the world. So we're basically just solving something that needs to happen. So for this class, we picked energy drinks because teenagers are always drinking energy drinks, but they're kind of unhealthy. So ours is a little more healthier. We have the more natural ingredients, and it lasts a longer time, so you don't have to drink more than one a day. So, but with this class, everybody has their own role. We have the finance department, marketing department, design, and operations. So everybody has their own job. If you don't do it, it gets the company behind. Yeah. And then, we miss our deadlines. If we miss our deadlines, then that's less competing we can do. But luckily for this class, we haven't really missed any deadlines, and we get to compete all the way.
Fantastic. Of course, you have a trip to New York planned. You finished second place in the competition with this. Was this with the energy drink idea?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. So we went to Florida to compete in the Southern Region Business Plan competition. So you had to place top 4 in your state in order to make it to Florida and be able to compete. So, of course, we did that. And then we get down there and we got second place. So we're really excited about that because most of these guys are first year in the class, and they got an understanding of what the class is really like and what it can be. So I think all of them are a little more excited for next year and know what to expect. So we're going to be bigger and better.
There you go. Of course, we're here live at South Granville High School, part of the VE Virtual Enterprise class. Of course, Miss Lever is the teacher here. Of course, we have Wyatt Ellis, Zachary Hoffman, and Austin Kurtzy. Did I say that right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Wyatt, we'll start with you, my friend. How has this kind of overall experience been for you?
My experience has been great. When we went to Florida, we weren't really sure what we were going to do, and being down there, I think, helped us get more connected to the company itself.
Fantastic. All right, Mr. Zachary.
Overall, for me, it has helped me learn to pay more attention to little things, like read more and follow instructions.
Mm-hmm. There you go. All right, hey, Mr. Austin.
Overall, it's time to increase my level of respect for each other. I realize when you have respect for other people, they're going to respect you. And overall, it's just it's really helped my character, and I hope I can help affect other people's character as well.
Love it. And so with this experience going down to Florida, becoming getting second place to a chance to go to New York, take me through that experience there in Florida a little bit more about why you were there. I'll kind of open up the floor.
So like Ms. Lippert said, we had a place to qualify for our competition in Florida. We had to place top 4 in the state. So we did that. So we went to Florida. So we got to compete again in our business plan competition. So we did that and we got second place in the state. But then while we were down there, they also had a trade show. So we set up a booth, and all the other firms that went, they set up a booth, and we kind of walked around. People could buy from us, and we could buy from them using our virtual money that we made in the class.
So now, is this energy drink you already have made? How does that work?
No, we can do a simulation of it.
Okay.
We can take a can and put a cover on it to make it like that. But on our website, we do have what it would look like if this were real, so that you can get a visual of what you would be virtually buying.
Fantastic. I love the idea. I love energy drinks anyway, so it works out for me. Again, we're live at South Granville High School. Tune into our video stream by way of our social media and the website. We appreciate you for tuning in. What a great experience. We'll go back to you, Ms. Lever. This has been a great experience, not only for yourself, but the students. And how many kids do you have in this class?
I have 11 right now.
Right. Do they all attend? How did that work out?
Yeah, so we all meet during second period, and like I said, everybody has their own job. We have a CEO, we have Austin, who's our CFO, Zach and Wyatt, our VP of Finance and Accounting. So, they handle all our finances. So if you're in design, you're not really touching the finance portion. So they need to make sure that we have inventory on hand, that we have enough money to pay our bills, because, we have to figure out like what would rent actually be for a building to produce this product. And then, we have HR, so she has to make sure people are at work and doing what they're supposed to do. We have design, who created a website for us, and they did all the branding for us. They created what our can looks like, any kind of promotional material, because we have to give out flyers and brochures at trade shows, and we created a banner. And they've just done a great job.
Yeah. So second place there in Florida, you get a chance to go to New York. Walk me through, and I'll go with you guys. Walk me through what you're expecting there in New York.
Well, me and Savannah are going to be going to the Global Innovation Challenge.
All right.
So basically, we'll have 4 hours, right,
Mm-hmm.
to go through a case study and see what a company does for their like actual real life business.
And what's really awesome about that, let me add to that, is they are going to be placed randomly with people from all over the world that they're going to have to come together with. So anywhere VE is offered is able to go to this New York trip, and you can pick 2 students per firm to compete in this. So they could be paired up with somebody from China or England.
Cool as that.
Yeah.
So do you have an idea of where you want to kind of team up with? That in the back of your head, it doesn't really matter, though. No. Gotta love it. We're live here at South Granville High School. For the other guys, what is the other class role during the trip to New York?
Working at the trade show is another goal we have, because that helps us bring in more money for the business and help keep us afloat.
There's also some smaller competitions that we're going to try to get into there, whether it be marketing or finance, or even like we use a program called QuickBooks to help us keep track of our finances. There's also a competition for that. So there's different competitions we might be able to get into and compete with other firms with.
Ironically, everything that you said, website, business, finance, QuickBooks, we use that here at the radio station. So it's everyday life, not just what you guys are doing here. It's everyday life that really entwines with all this. I love it. So after, what is the New York trip is when?
April. Middle
So
of
coming
April.
up soon.
Yeah, actually, it's the very last day of spring break. We'll be leaving to head up there.
Wow.
So they
Told you,
get an
if you need
extended
a
break.
ride, I'll go. I'm happy to go to New York. So what's after this competition is over there in New York? What is the game plan for VE class here at South Granville?
So we'll still come back and finish off the tasks. Every 2 months, we have what's called Circle of Excellence. It's a list of tasks that have to be completed. And so we'll definitely keep finishing that, because you can rank gold, silver, and bronze based off how much you get completed. So, of course, we want to do as much of that as possible. But we'll just keep planning, because most of these guys especially want to come back next year. And we have to change the business a little bit, though. You can't have the same business 2 years in a row, because you have to change your business plan up. So we're probably going to start thinking about next year what position they might want to be, if they want to stay in finance, if they want to switch over to design, what kind of product we want to offer. While they were in Florida, they met up with a couple other firms from different states, and we want to set up partnerships with them. So it's just been really great, and we just want to keep planning and definitely try for that first place position next year.
Talk about a cool thing in school. We didn't have this when I was back I went to Clayton High School. We didn't have anything like this. So congratulations to you guys really on starting from scratch, starting from nothing, and then really getting second place there in Florida, and then a chance to go to first place here in New York. I think that's awesome. Where can our listeners find some more information about this class, about you, and of course about South Granville?
So if you want to find out more about virtual enterprise, you can go to veinternational.org. For this class, you can follow us on our Instagram, VE_Adrenaline Rush. That's actually our company's name. So VE_Adrenaline Rush, because that is one of the tasks that you have to do is create a social media. So you can follow us on that, or you can just stop by South Granville, and we'd be happy to do a demonstration for you.
So is there any chance that this comes into like actual energy drinks, cans? How's that work?
Well, if somebody wants to take our idea, we happily take their money.
That's
for
right.
it. We'll sell it to them.
There you go. Fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for joining us, part of our local talk program. Anything else that we want to kind of discuss before we kind of wrap things up?
Just wish us luck and safe travels on this trip.
Absolutely. Coming up in April, of course, you said the last week of spring break.
Yeah, so we're leaving the 16th, coming back the 19th.
Fantastic. Well, good luck. Have fun. You guys have fun as well. Okay, enjoy it.
Thank
All right.
you.
And my name is Trace Nine on behalf of our local talk program here on Next Door Radio. NextDoorRadio.com.